Okay, so you've practiced now, you've gone through the progression from assisting to getting the bum down to the ground, through the half squats and then the full squats, and you're ready now, hopefully, to add some resistance, because that's the name of the game. You've got to keep progressing, you've got to keep pushing your body. You get stuck on 20 free squats for the next 6 months, you're not going to see benefits. Your muscles will not adapt, you will not progress. So we want to then add some weights, and personally, I prefer going from the full free squat into a front squat. I feel that's a better positioning than going into the back squat. You can go to the back squat, that's fine, but it's my personal preference. I would go to here. And the other issue is I don't have a squat rack here. So if you're at home training, that is a definite possibility. The other possibility is you can go to a single leg pistol squat, which we'll outline in the future. But today we're going to talk about front squats. And I love a front squat because it also involves the abdominals in a definite way, and you should be able to feel that. So the tools you could use for a front squat are, for me, the ideal, a kettlebell, but a plate is a possibility, depending on what size you have. You could also use a barbell, putting it across, so cleaning it, putting it across, which is a classic way, or even dumbbells. But let's go through, and we'll start off with the kettlebell. That's the classic. For me, that's a classic in terms of where I will load up. And like I said, there's a lot of variation. So, when you've got your kettlebell, I'm going to show you from the front position and from the side position. You want to see, I personally would call this a goblin squat. I personally will put my feet to a double shoulder width. You've got to feel what's most comfortable. My toes will be out about 20%, so 20 degrees. I'm going to hold the kettlebell nice and close to my body. My elbows are tucked in. So I'll start this front on position. I'm looking straight ahead over the horizon, and I'm going to go into my front position, so my squat position. Nice and deep, getting my bum down, open, and then I drive my hips forward, remembering, okay, I've got to start by traveling with the bum backwards. So, I go down, nice and close, come up. From the side perspective, so I get the feet right, I'm going to go down, holding a nice, watch out for the back again, watch out for really collapsing. You want to keep some tension there in the back, you want to keep upright, straight ahead, drive it up. Back, drive it up. So just a change with the plate, you can hold it across. So again, I'm looking forward, I'm coming down, driving it up. Down and up. And with the dumbbells, you could, theoretically, it's not really for me a front squat, but you could have them by the side, so just a standard position, standard squat there. But if we're going more front squat, I'm going to bring them in front, find my position, go down, drive up. So, tool depends on what you have. You could be holding an object. It's really limitless. It's only what your potential you can grab around you. So the basics are getting the bum back nice and open in the chest, back is straight. Holding that weight nice and tight, keep it close to your body, and you should feel, like I said, those abdominals really having to stabilize. It's like that plank position. You're going down, holding that plank, driving up. Now in terms of breathing, a lot of people really get confused with this part. Try, for my mind, when you are going down, so let's start again. At the top position, I'll hold my breath, go the front on, so I breathe in, I go down, and then I slowly breathe out on the way up through what we call pursed lips. The reason is, when you've taken an in-breath, you've created this pressure, this intra-abdominal pressure as it's known. And that's going to support the organs, going to help the spine. It's going to keep you strong. Then as you are coming up, you're slowly going to release it. Not all with one breath, because you're going to lose that pressure. So I breathe in and breathe out. In terms of the timing of the squat, that's really dependent on what your goal is. So you might be working, for instance, on really loading up the eccentric or lowering phase. So you might work longer, 4, 5, 6 seconds, and then coming up a little bit quicker, so you're driving through the legs. Or it might be something even. So 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down. But that is one of the parameters for potential change. For some people, like doing 10-second repetitions, so really going 6 seconds really slow to build maximum tension. But again, just like how you can change the reps, the sets, the weights, the timing is another factor. So play around with that. Find out what you need in terms of what equipment, what you have, what works best for you. But front squat, like I said, is a good progression from the free squat. Have a go.